Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, 3-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, 3-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, they continue to battle flying dinosaurs, and things get a little crazy. So I just want to mention this week that I often like to generate conflict, as many of you know, and I might have gone a little overboard this week. You'll see what I mean. People get a little heated this episode, and then I pull it back and tone it down a little. I didn't quite expect to get people that upset with me. On one hand, it's kind of nice showing that I'm able to actually generate this much conflict and emotion from my players. However, at the same time, it's a little frightening when I actually see how much emotion I'm actually generating from them. So I had to dial that back a little bit because I didn't want like a fight to break out in the middle of a game. Good thing we're playing virtually. Anyhow, that is one of the things I do revel doing, is playing bad guy NPCs, and I do like to get a little over the top, although I do know I can play it on a little thick, and ironically, this happened in both episodes, both this episode as well as Agents of Edgewatch, where Seth, of all people, kind of flipped out on me because I was like giving him guff and giving the agents a bit of a rough time. So, yeah, maybe I need to tone it down a little or start giving them a little bit more rewards or something. So, yeah. Also, this week, we revealed plushies. That's right, plushies in the Battlezoo Eldamon Kickstarter, which is going to be in 3 weeks, July 26th. So if you want to actually see the plushies, I show them in this week's newsletter. And if you aren't already subscribing to the newsletter, just go to eldamon.com and you can sign up there. Also, if you go to youtube.rollforcombat.com, you can actually see the Eldamon plushie in video form. I'll show them off pretty much every Tuesday whenever we're doing our show. And there's new ones coming. I only got a couple of the prototypes, but I'm going to show off a few of them as they come. I know I'm getting another big package of prototypes any day now, so I'm going to continuously show the Eldamon plushies as I get them. And they're really, really good quality. I'm actually kind of stunned how good quality they are. But that will be available. We're going to have a whole bunch of things available. In fact, I'm actually looking at the tiers. I was working on it over the last couple of days, and there's like one tier that has something like 20 items in it, and it is very reasonably priced considering the gargantuan amount of things you're getting. And this time we got a little smart. I actually have a lot of this stuff ready to go, or nearly ready to go, so that we can actually get the Kickstarter out closer to on time. I realize Julie Indigo Isles is late, but let me tell you, that book is, I think it's going to be bigger than the Absalom book. It is really, really, really big. But I'm just waiting for a few more pieces of art. One of my main artists had to take a month off because he was getting married, and he didn't tell me ahead of time, and I needed a couple of key pieces from him. So he just came back from his honeymoon, and he's starting to work on it, because again, I have something like 95% of the book done. I need like the last 5% to actually finish the book, and of course, the two people I needed, two of my artists, went away because of the summer, and they didn't tell me ahead of time, so I didn't expect that. Anyhow, the book is so close, I keep staring at it on my computer, just waiting for these items, because I can't finish the layout without these couple of main items, which are key to bringing the whole thing together. But I promise it's going to be out very, very soon, and it's going to be well worth it. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode.
Last we left off, the performers used Darius's teleportation ring to deliver veritable volumes of vegetables, bags of bacon and booze, and enormous sacks of entrees from Escadar. Then they're warned that Mayor Vandy has promised the town a scintillating, spectacular circus in only a few days. With little time to prepare, the performers work day and night to bring a night of fantastically fun frivolity. But the Xulgaths have a high-flying act of their own. They're passengers on prehistoric paragliders who rip the circus tent apart while the riders drop demolitions on the crowd, creating an insidious inferno. Will the performers be able to save the town's fatally flammable families? Will they be able to prevent further attacks from the Xulgath army? Find out on this week's episode of Roll for Combat's 3-Ring Adventure!
I thought Lauren was supposed to do it.
Yeah, but I can't do that good.
She said she would, and then she didn't, and then she said, I was just joking when I agreed to do labor.
I never agreed to it. It was thrust upon me.
To be fair, I thought we had just been joking too.
Well, I guess not. I guess
Vanessa, you're just amazing at
Vanessa
it. I mean,
will just have to do it forever.
to be
Right, cool.
completely fair.
I mean, I was very specific when I said, okay, I'm closing the intro document then.
Okay. So you were in the middle of fighting these Quaxogazulikakos. How do you pronounce them?
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatluses. And they're just causing tons of trouble. So, what round are we in? Round 4 or 5, something like that.
Boom, boom.
And let's see.
Round 4! Ding, 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 ding.
So, one of the herd traders, let's see, he's up. Now, you also see Letteric, and he's going around helping out everyone and escorting them out. You didn't see him before, but you see him now to the north, and he's rescuing the people, putting them out from being on fire and doing everything in his power to get everyone to safety. And he's also doing a little fist pump, a little to the flying dinosaurs. It's not really doing anything to them, but he's helping out the crowd, and that's all that matters. Herd Tender is up, and Herd Tender, the nice Xulgath that just loves everyone and everything.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Adorable.
He's very nice. He's just misunderstood. You just don't know. Like, he knows what it's like to be a Xulgath. And what's he gonna do? Well, let's see. His queue is flying with Darius on it. He's on the ground. He's got a dog in front of him. He's got Atron there. He's got Hap there. And Steel Scale is still outside. And there's all this crazy people behind him. Yeah, God, he just doesn't seem to care about you guys, but I'll tell you what. I'll make a compromise. All right, I'll do a compromise. I'll have him take out one of his alchemist fires and throw them at you, so that way you feel like you're part of the crowd, like you feel like you're part of the death and destruction. How's that sound? Is that good?
No.
He's being very inclusive now.
Well, now he is, because he felt bad before. So
He's a sensitive Xulgath.
I mean, though he seemed thick-skinned.
he takes out one of his moderates and throws it at Hap. Seems left out, so I think Hap will have a little bit of fun. So he'll throw one of these at Hap. You don't mind, do you?
It's just nice to be included.
Aww.
Man, what a crappy roll. Rolls a 4. He misses. But you still take 2 points of splash damage.
What kind of damage?
Fire.
Okay. So I'll just not take that then.
0 points of splash damage.
Okay, now he's angry because of that. So then he decides.
How dare you resist my fire?
So he sees that and he's like, "All right, fine. I'll just kill your dog." And then he'll
No!
he'll just
Oh no!
he'll
Oh,
just
that's rough, buddy.
Claw your dog. He'll just actually he's gonna eat him. Oh, how about a 32?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
22 points of damage as he
Oh,
takes
no.
a bite out of Riley, and then he's done. Okay, the mounted one. The mounted one keeps going. The mounted queue with Darius on board. He is just...
He better make a right or a left, because he's going to hit that curtain.
Yeah, he's going to. In fact, maybe what he'll do is
Maybe he'll go
just
through it.
Or he'll go straight up.
Yeah. Oh, up. Oh, boy.
I think, in fact, you know what he's going to do? In fact, this is what he's doing. Are you ready? Are you hanging on for dear life?
I sure hope so.
He's flying and he's leaving.
What?
Yeah, he's leaving. He's leaving the tent. He's like, "I'm out of here, buddy." And he's flying away on a beautiful balloon.
Drop.
Darius is...
How high up am I?
Does it go, like, close to me? Like, within, like, 15 feet of me?
You're still outside, right?
Yeah, he flew outside.
Yeah, but like it came outside. I was heading toward the hole.
Let's see. He is... Nope. That's as close as he gets. 5, 10, 15. That's 20 feet, baby.
Oh, come on.
Can't.
Oh, well.
I don't know, like you're 120 feet up in the air.
That's how high this tent is? 10 stories?
No. He's flying away.
Oh, he goes due up. He just
Yeah,
goes up,
he's going up and he's leaving. Actually, sorry, his fly is 50. I'd say he's like...
If his fly is 50?
Yeah. I'd say he's 70 feet up in the air.
All right.
Because it's double movement to go straight up, and he's getting out of here. So he's 70 feet up in the air, and he's leaving. So you're on top of him. That'll be fun. He's just ignoring you. So if you want to go with him back to headquarters...
He better not.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens. He might be coming back. You might be going for a ride, baby. And then the other ones, they're just firebombing and continuing their straight thing and killing everyone. Let's just do a couple of crits here. There we go. A couple of crits.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're just having fun. Hap is up.
Yeah, I really want to go after Darius, but I think I have to count on our new friendly dragon to take care of that. So let's get this party started. How about I teach this Quetzalcoatl and its herd trader to ride the lightning. I'm thinking it's chain lightning time, baby. So we're gonna first hit the Quetzalcoatl, then we'll hit the herd tender, then we'll hit the next herd tender.
Okay. Alright, he fails. Takes 54 points of damage. And then the herd tender will do his roll.
No crits, please. No crit.
He succeeds, so he takes half of 54. And number 1.
Ooh.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Crit
a
for
critical
him.
miss.
Zolgath Herd Tender.
That's,
What do you think? Like, oh, that was bad.
That's 108 points of damage.
Yep, he explodes.
Wow.
Nice.
Amazing.
Good job. You just covered the entire crowd with Xulgath guts, and now everyone's throwing up because the sickness. Like,
Rather than throw up than burn.
well, they're doing both. The ones that are burning are throwing up, and then the ones it's just a mess. Because think about it, like any piece of Xulgath goes near someone, they have to make a fort save. So
Yeah.
you just exploded the whale on the beach, and now
my
there's
gosh.
bits of carcass everywhere in this tent, and every place that it lands, I'm saying they had to make a save.
And it's probably like smoldering a little bit too.
It's like you took a skunk and exploded it.
This is so metal. I'm on board.
Good job. Good job, Hap.
Alright, and then with my last action, since I don't really have a lot of people around to inspire with courage, I think I'm just going to command Riley to go and help Atron. So Riley's going to move next to the other herd tender so that he's flanking and take a bite. Oh, what a good boy! He got a 32.
Yep. You hit him.
Alright, for, what is that? 22 points of damage from Riley.
Well, Steel Scale's finally up.
That was a big damage turn. I think I affected over 200 points of damage in one turn.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, Steel Scale, who is in full maximum overdrive mode, sees this giant lizard bird flying away with the Storm Punchy Man, and is going to try and fly after them. See if she can catch up a little bit.
Well, if they're 70 feet up in the air, and your movement is whatever, it's
Yeah.
basically half move to go.
I was right by the hole,
Right.
so I'm gonna fly 35 feet after them, which is one movement action.
Okay.
And as she's flying, she like gives it a couple good flaps to get in the right direction, and then holds her wings out and glides for a moment. And as she does, they start electrifying, and several bits around her armor start electrifying. And then these 3 plates on her helmet. There's 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and they push out away from her head and then forward and in and form down to a point that's right in front of where her mouth would be. And she aims and she fires, and all of this electricity concentrates on this point and just shoots out at the Quetzalcoatl and unfortunately also at Darius. But it's probably fine.
Fine, it's probably fine.
Megavolt.
Ooh.
Whoa!
I need both of you to make a reflex save.
If I take damage, it's worth it for that sound effect.
Also, this is an unstable megavolt,
Which means?
which means it does a crap ton of damage.
Alright, well, I missed.
And so did I.
Very cool. So you both take 49 points of electric damage, and then... Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Yeah, well, Darius is going to fall to his death.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He might be alright.
I don't think so. So take your damage.
I'll go pick him up.
Does the reflection of stone apply to this damage?
Nope,
Or is
No.
it's all electricity.
Oh, okay.
49 points of damage.
49,
What else
alright.
does he get?
That's it. It's just a bunch of damage. But it's an unstable action, because I use the unstable version, and so her armor starts to, like, spark, and, like, parts of it light on fire, and, like, she's not on fire. There's, like, auto extinguisher things for this, but she still is going to end up taking 12 points of damage herself.
I thought you were going to go help Darius, not murder him.
I mean, I was trying to, but that was the
This
only thing I
definitely
could hit this
helps.
Quetzalcoatl with. I couldn't fly fast enough to catch up to it.
Oh my god.
So this is what's going to happen.
They're, like, stupid fast.
This Quetzalcoatl is dead, and now Darius is falling, and you will take, unless you got a lawyer, 35 points of damage, because it's half the distance, right?
Does the reflection of stone protect against falling, bludgeoning, or whatever that type of damage that is?
Yes, because it's bludgeoning damage, I believe.
Great. I hope so.
Yes,
So I'll
it
take
should do that.
25.
So you take 25 points of damage. And how many hit points do you have left?
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Oh my god.
You have 3 hit points left. He's on his ground
See, you're
in the
fine.
tent. But now the Quetzalcoatl falls on top of you.
Oh, come on.
Give me a reflex save to move out of the way so a 3-ton pterodactyl
35.
doesn't land on top of you. Just get out of the way in the nick of time. You're like, oh my god. Ah! And he like just rolls over and it's like shung right in the side of him. He's like, oh my god. Maybe I should have had a V8.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Maybe I don't take that much damage from the bolt. One of my feats that I got for my archetype, the cleric archetype, was called, what is this called? A premonition of avoidance. Your deity grants you limited foresight. You get a +2 circumstance bonus to triggering saving throw as a reaction.
Oh. Well, if you want to use that reaction,
Yes. I
then
would like
then
to.
you pass. You only
Then I
take
pass.
half of the damage, so you only
Which
take
was
28. So it's 25 fewer damage.
That's not fair. It was you
So
lived.
that would be-
No, 24.
24.
You lived. This was much more. Now it went from really cool and cinematic to boring.
So now I have
Boring.
like 27 hit points.
He's still an electrified crater.
Boring.
He's still an electrified crater. but
Boring.
still.
Oh, boring. I'm just slightly farther away from death.
You just like got hit and fell. Before it's like, oh, you got hit. You only had 3 hit points left. You almost died. Now,
27 equals 3. Let's be honest. One hit from these things.
no, it's not. 27 is 27.
Do you want to pick up, or should I fly in and help with the others?
I think you've helped enough.
Havoc Dragon!
Darius on the ground with his puts a thumb up. I'm okay. I made it.
So, are you done, Steel Scale?
Yeah, that was 1 action to fly and 2 for the Megavolt.
All right. Well, then Darius is up.
Yikes. All right. Well, let's stand up. Let's take. Is it 12 hit points of healing, Ataran?
Yep.
I feel like you cough up some raven feathers.
Yeah, raven feathers and blood and a big mess.
Yeah.
I will battle medicine myself. Let's 2d8 plus 10. 19 more. Okay. And I head back in. Can I...
There you go.
Is it just falling over here, right? I can go kind of around and then over here, like towards the northy-ish area. Can I get in over there? And like end up,
Yeah, sure.
behind the bleachers here?
Sure.
Okay, and that's where I end up. And I'm done.
Atron's up.
Okay. Atron's gonna glance around and Atron's gonna move back. I want to do a 30-foot cone without hitting Riley, which I think I've done. Because I want to hit the
Yep.
Herd Tender and the Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, I think you've done that.
Yeah, great. Just trying to hit those two. Atron moves back. They're kind of backing up towards the crowd. They're looking forward. And yeah, they're going to chant as they draw over the wound that they have that's bleeding. And they kind of like, pat their finger pads together with the blood. And as they do so, it seems to be turning into mist, and they'll flick their hands forward and then pull from the direction of the Herd Tender and the Quetzalcoatl. Vampirazos ki vazir, and they're casting Vampiric Exsanguination.
Ooh.
What? Spirit Blast.
Oh, that triggered the wrong one.
Wrong one. Although that one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did hit the right button, so the button's not right. Oops.
Well, just cast it from your sheet and move on.
Yeah,
I'll fix it.
I'll find it.
Steven, I'll fix it.
Come on, character sheet. No, don't scroll.
Ooh.
There we go. All right. So, Fortitude saves.
Alright, hold on. It's just taking forever.
That's a lot of d6s.
Yep.
I'm fixing the macro.
It's a basic fort.
Who are you attacking? Who are you putting this up against?
Herd Tender 3 and Quetzalcoatl 3.
I think they made it. 30?
Yes, I think that sounds right.
If your save is mine, it's 31.
It's 29. It's not the same as yours.
Oh, okay.
So that one failed. Okay, the Quetzalcoatl explodes and dies, and then the other one, he's in bad shape.
Nice. And because of this, you gain temporary hit points equal to half the damage a single creature takes from the spell. So I gain 26 temporary hit points. Yay! With their last action, they chant Poise, and they're going to cast Shield.
And
How many actions was Vampiric Exsanguination?
2.
You have 4 actions?
I'm hasted.
You're hasted, that's right.
you take 1 point of bleed damage.
And roll a d20.
Oh, shouldn't I also bleed, Steven?
Yes. You also take 1 point of bleed damage, Darius.
Should I then basic try to save no more bleeds?
Yes.
I'll roll a d20.
I'm gonna keep bleeding. Thank you very much.
I fixed the DCs for you.
I also keep bleeding because I assume it's 15.
Yep.
Alright. There's this Quetzalcoatl is seeing his friends dying, and he's going to decide number 4 to attack you people because he's sick of this.
Uh-oh.
So he's taking a new turn and flying towards you people.
We've got their attention.
You do. And then he's going to dive bomb. And as he's dive bombing, he is going to peck at Riley.
Don't go after my dog. Why do
No.
you have it against my dog?
I don't know, because there's no one else in here. There's Otteron, there's Hap, and there's Riley. And Riley is standing next to 2 dead creatures, so they're thinking, hey, that dog is dynamite. Let's kill this thing and go home. So we'll just beak you. Beak!
Oh, thank goodness.
Miss. And that is done. As he flies over and beaks. And he does his swoop. And the Xulgath herd tender is going to shoot at Hap
No.
with their crossbow. Does a 30 hit you?
Yes, it does. My AC's 29.
That is 18 piercing plus 8 mounted superiority.
26. That doesn't feel good.
Now 18, that's a critical miss. And 25 is just a regular miss. See, they only hit you once. It's not that bad.
That could have been way worse.
It could have been. It wasn't. You're lucky. And that one's dead. The herd tender is next to his exploded Quetzalcoatl, and he's angry. So he's going to turn around, look at Acheron, and say, "You killed my best friend!" and shoot you.
Ah!
And miss. And shoot you again! That hits.
Yes.
60 points of damage. And completely miss you with a 14. And that herd guy's dead. And that Quetzalcoatl's dead. Hey! The other one is starting to also pay attention to you guys.
Oh, crap.
Because he's like, hey, look! They're actually doing damage, so let's move. Let's have this Quetzalcoatl go near. He will go next to Acheron, and peck at you. Oh!
Oh no! Alright.
Oh, yes.
Eek.
I have to remember how to use that shield.
That was a crit. He actually rips at you with his talons and does 44 points of damage. And then the herd tender will just shoot his bow at you.
Yeah, so I'll use my shield block, which will reduce the number of damage by 15.
What shield block?
Because I cast shield.
When?
Right at the end of my turn.
That was their last action.
Yeah.
Oh, well, next time put the shield icon up when you do that,
Oh, I'm sorry.
so I know that.
Okay.
And then he shoots his bow at you. Hey, the second one hit. And that's 24 points of damage.
Does it still hit me? Let's
Why?
see.
Your shield spell gets dispelled.
Yes, because shield ended. So yes, it still hits me.
Yes. And then the last one missed.
Sorry, I'm a few attacks back still.
Hap is up.
Yep, this is dire straits. I'm really counting on our draconic cavalry to get here soon. We will see what happens. For starters, though, there's only one good thing I can do. Let's pull a lot of fire close to my core and concentrate it real well so that we can release another chain lightning.
Oh no!
This time I'll hit the herd tender next to Riley. It'll bounce to the next herd tender, and then it'll hit another Quetzalcoatl. Ooh, good damage.
Oh!
You're gonna nat 20 immediately.
Now
All right.
20.
Immediately.
My spell does nothing against anyone.
That's
Oh.
right. That's
Oh,
right.
no.
Stops. As soon as it's nat 20, it stops.
Can you use a villain point to re-roll it?
Why would I know?
I wish.
Yeah, okay. I did it. Oh, I got a nat 20 again. There you go.
Ouch.
Oof.
Alright. Well, I'm in big trouble. Let's command Riley to bite.
22.
Riley's getting hopeless.
That's a miss.
That's a big miss. Alright, come on, Riley. You got one more bite.
Oh, we got another bite. Okay.
Oh, he's trying real hard this time. 29.
All right. That he does.
Does good old 15 points of damage.
Steel scales flying and out and whatever they're going to be doing.
Ah.
I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. So the herd tender that is hurt real bad and fighting Riley's on the ground, certainly. The other one is still on the Quetzalcoatl in the air, is that right?
Yes.
We're going after them. All right, Steel Scale is going to move up into the tent and... yeah, we'll just do it this way. Up into the tent and down basically flying above Hap's head as she comes in, sees this Quetzalcoatl trying to get away, turns. So this is like 2 fly actions to get in there, and then she is going to do something cool. She is going to reach out and she's going to grab this big Quetzalcoatl. She's just going to like, come here, and try and wrestle it to the ground.
That is pretty cool.
41 against its fort DC.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, you grab, I guess.
Yep, I do. Just reach, because her claws are free, so she's going to reach out and just grab onto it. And that's it. It is the grabbed condition. It can't get away from me. It's going to plummet to the ground on its turn, and that is fine. We're just going to go to the ground and go smush.
Okay. I mean, they're not. Your guys aren't that. You're very low to the ground, so
That's okay. I'm trying to stop its mobility. I'm trying to get it from flying all over the place so we can have a real fight.
Okay, Darius is up.
All right, let's run in under the bleachers here. Movement number 1. Oh, let me add in my healing Ataran powers.
Yeah.
Back up to 69 hit points. Nice. And I will take the mountain stance.
Come get some.
Woo! And I'm done.
Atron is up. Oh, wait, Darius takes your damage.
I need to make a save and bleed. Give me a bleed.
Ooh, you take 7 points of bleed this time.
All right. Hey, and I'm done bleeding.
Yay! So both the pairs, the 4s and the 2s are up in the air, correct?
Looks like, yeah.
4 is up in the air and grabbed, and 2 is up in the air.
Okay. Atron's going to move twice next to Steel Scale, effectively on the board, but down on the ground, so closer to Hap. Behind Riley, as they move around twice and look up at Quetzalcoatl number 4. And I'm going to use the 2-action form of Rip the Spirit. They gesture up to it as they chant, Tara'a Gengezelet, and a spectral shout of shadow will try to sink into it. This is number 4. 2-action. Fortitude save DC 31. So that is a critical failure. Woohoo! Which means they take double damage, so 16 plus 36 is 52, times 2 is 104. Whoa!
Nice.
That's ripping big spirits.
Yeah, all your spirit. So the spectral shadow sinks in, and as it rises up, much of the creature just seems to like burn and deteriorate away like it's completely decaying.
Don't forget that it gains drained 1, which affects its max hit points, right? I always forget what drain does, but I think it does not.
Yes, drained 1 if it fails its save. It's way in there. So it is now drained 1, and I get bleed damage. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I need bleed damage, Steve.
Oh no.
2 points of damage.
I rolled a 14 again.
Oh.
Do you want... I can't put the drained 1 on number 4 if you can.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so the Xulgath... So Steel Scale grabbed this other one, but it's... I'm trying to figure this out. So Steel Scale's actually...
It grabbed it, which gives it the immobilized condition.
No,
which means...
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's what I'm explaining.
Xulgath is... Like, you're 15 feet away, though. So...
Yeah. I got big long reach.
So what does that mean? I'm trying to figure out how this works when you have reach and grab something.
Yeah, so it's immobilized and it can't move. It can't take any action with the move trait, which includes the action to fly, and if you don't fly by the end of your turn, you fall. So it can do stuff, but unless it can get out of my grip, it can't continue flying, and it will fall at the end of its turn.
Fine. So the Xulgath will go first then. And I guess just shoot at you endlessly since you're right there.
Okay. Ooh, 35 hits.
Good
35
shot.
hits.
Okay, so that's all 26 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I will take 4 fewer damage because I have composite plate armor.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring it on. Critical miss.
Woo!
Critical miss.
Wow, that's a crit miss. How good is your AC?
It's real good.
It's like cheating level good.
It's not. It's heavy plate armor.
Good job,
Have you-
Tank.
Heavy plate characters have really high armor classes, and mountain stance characters have really high armor classes.
And the Quetzalcoatl, I guess. What's your reach? Your reach is 15 feet?
Well, I'm huge, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just try to break out then. What does it do to break out? I'm trying to
Unarmed
remember.
strike attacks, which basically is just against my athletics DCs.
What is your athletics DC?
Does a 28 do it?
Athletics DC is 32, so yes. So no.
So no.
Wait, yeah, 28 is a fail.
Okay, he tries to break out again, I guess.
I can do math.
Okay. And I guess... I mean, it can't attack you, right? Because it's not next to you.
Does it have a... Yeah, if it doesn't have reach that can reach me, then it can't attack me.
Well, it's reach, but it doesn't have 15-foot reach.
Haha!
Nope, I guess it continuously fails, and then it falls 10 feet.
You remember when that ropey monster did this to us?
I do.
Well, don't you go down with it then?
So it's only 10 foot above the ground?
Yeah.
So, no, I can keep flying and hold on to it. On my turn, I'll probably land next to it and start beating it up.
Okay. The other one that's barely alive, who sees all this?
And did it take the 5 damage and land prone?
Sure.
Yeah!
This guy's just running away.
Why does it land prone, Vanessa?
Because it fell?
Oh, and when you fall, you always land prone?
Yep. Unless you're a cat folk or something.
And then this other one that's straafing everyone, they'll just... they're going to leave. Their work is done. They fly up through the hole in the tent and are leaving town. Hap is up.
Flee, you fools!
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and keep working on trying to finish this fight. I guess since Seal Scale's in front of me, but flying up, I can probably see under your massive draconic butt. So I'll go ahead and let's lead with an Inspire Courage. As I start shaping some nice shapes of fire.
Inspire Courage. +1 to hit and damage.
I'm inspired.
And then I'm going to release 2 Scorching Rays for 2 actions. One against the Herd Tender and one against his mount, who has fallen. I'm going to do this at 6th level, though, so I hope I don't miss, because these are going to be some big rays. Oh, I rolled a 3 against one of them so for 25. Well, that would have been against the Herd Tender, so I probably just missed that ray.
And it doesn't have cover because I'm still flying 10 feet up.
That misses.
A 3 on the die is a 3 on the die.
That's
All right.
true.
And then another ray against the Quetzalcoatl.
Who is prone.
Okay, alright, 32 against that one.
Yep, you hit.
My damage isn't super impressive, though. It's only 44. Ooh, but it was enough.
But just enough.
Oh, nice.
Alright, that's Inspire Courage and some fire. That's... Oh, Riley gets to just move. Riley just...
Okay, Steel Scale is up.
Alright, so there's one pair that's still flying around, right?
No, they left. They're out of the tent and like...
Number 2?
The one...
Yeah, they're long gone. They left the tent.
They flew out.
They flew out.
I somehow missed that one. Alright, well...
They're pretty far away.
It looks like there's only this one left then, right?
I think so.
There's this guy, and then there's a Xulgath who's running away, and then there's this other one that's on the ground. So...
Oh, there's the one way over there. Alright, let's go get the one way over there, because Riley looks like he has this one. Alright. Oh, shoot, that's no good. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where I can move where I won't murder people.
There's people everywhere. So, to be honest, unless you're flying, you're going to be... I just haven't been moving them, but there's basically a crowd. So, a huge dragon trying to run through this will kill everyone.
Yeah, alright, that's fine. Okay, so she's going to take a hard left, turning to her side and just pivoting over toward that soul Xulgath over near the crowd. 2 flight actions, and I am within reach of this one, and you know what? Let's grab him again. That was fun.
Hi, I'm Steel Scale, and I like warm hugs.
That's right. I rolled kind of low, so 31 against his fort DC.
Yep, you grab them.
Sweet. And that is all 3 of my actions. 2 flights and 1 grab.
Okay, Darius is up.
Alright. He will move 40 feet next to Riley. He will Mountain Stronghold.
Come get some.
And then Flurry of Blows.
Pop, 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 pop.
42 critical.
Woo! Woo!
Nice.
And, oh boy, sonic, electricity.
Don't forget to be inspired.
Oh, it's 32, 36, plus 10, 46 damage for the first shot.
Damn.
Sweet.
And there's no other creatures within 10 feet, so the arc doesn't go anywhere. It hits the corpse of the Quetzalcoatlus. And what's the sonic crit? Deafened? Maybe he's deaf? Is
I
that
don't
right?
think you can do all of... Can you do all of the crits?
Oh, do I choose the crit?
No,
I
no, it
choose
does
the
all of them. Pathfinder
Whoa.
2nd Edition. All of your crit hit effects all go off.
crit. Yeah, so he's deaf. That's cool. Let's striking fist number 2. 30.
31.
31 to hit.
And you hit.
And that's going to be 30 more damage. 32, I'm sorry, because of second attack. 32 damage. Crunch! Darius is angry. His eyes are ringed with red energy.
Uh-oh.
And your hair's still standing
Oh.
up.
Singed, angry,
Like burn marks all over his body. Oops, sorry.
done.
Okay.
And I'll heal 12.
Hotron's up.
Ataran is going to glare at the herd tender that is getting beat up by Darius. So Evil Eye. Will save DC 31. Oh, passes. Ain't that just the way? Okay. They're not looking too great. I think Ataran's going to rely on the classics and chants Erola Vodic as they throw a piece of the broken tent at the herd tender. For attack of 36.
36. You hit.
So that's 31 damage to the herd tender. And Ataran's going to take one movement towards Steel Scale, kind of getting back towards the middle of the tent.
Are you done?
Yes, I need bleed damage, and I will roll a d20.
3 points.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Alright, there's the only herd tender left. And he's cornered and guess he'll go down fighting. Just claw everyone in front of him. Or at least Riley.
You know, this is the herd tender that's like, I don't think these flying Quetzalcoatl are enough. They're still going to hurt us. No, you'll do fine.
Oof.
Yes, and he all misses.
You rolled a 3, a 2, and a 10.
And then the other one who's grabbed, I guess, will
Haha, hi friend.
do nothing since he can't do anything. So
He can try to escape.
He can.
he doesn't even care. The other one flies
Wow.
away. And Hap is up.
Alright, well, let's just try and put this one out of its misery. I'll pull out a ball of fire. I'll shape it into something beautiful with Inspire Courage as one action.
Inspire courage. Plus 1 to hit and damage.
I'll toss it into the Xulgath with another one action with Elemental Toss. But it's a nat 1, so that's not going anywhere useful. And then with my last action, I'll have Riley give him the teeth. Oh, Riley. Man, that's a good boy. Riley, you're in your 20s.
Ooh.
Alright, 17, 34 points of damage.
Good job, Riley.
Ooh, he's such a good dog.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Give him the teeth. That was good.
Alright, I guess that's it.
That should be on a t-shirt. Riley, give him the teeth.
Okay, Steel Skills up.
Eat him.
Eat 'em.
I'm thinking about it, but this is the last surviving one we've got.
You
Are
wanna
y'all
keep it in a
shouting at me
jar?
to eat him?
Eat him! Eat him!
No, I'm just raging.
No, Ataran does not yell that.
I'm shouting at you as a player.
Yeah.
All right. That is good enough. That is psychically shouting. All right, so Steel Scale's going to move up at a 45-degree angle. Heck with that. She's going to fly over this direction, still 10 feet above the ground, with the creature still in hand. And I'm going to, while flying, going to try to eat him, I guess. Steven, is it cool if I fly with this thing? Because I'm, like, huge and it's, like, normal size, like medium.
I guess. I mean, if you're gonna eat him, I mean, you're gonna have to take some serious saves to eat a Xulgath.
No, it's like a stinky cheese.
Oh, no, it is not.
Yeah. Oh.
Parmesan.
No, it's not.
They're delicious.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh, blue cheese.
All
No.
slimy.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a Draconic Frenzy. And we're going to use 2 actions to do a Jaws, a Claw, and a Tail attack. Here we go. 26 against the flat-footed Xulgath.
Sure.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
Bunch of damage. Looking at 40 points.
You bite the head off and you're like, that don't smell good.
Bit.
All right, well, if that's the case, bite the thing's head off, drop it to the ground, and then gracefully land and bow for the audience. Xulgath
Alright.
blood still dripping from her teeth.
They're running in fear.
All right. Yeah, so you gracefully land. You know, you see charred remains of dead kids and adults and, you know,
Oh, wow, this went worse than I thought.
blood and guts everywhere. And, you know, so
Yeah, a lot of people got
job.
burned.
good job.
I wouldn't bow to this scene.
Yeah, you bowed and now they really hate you.
No, she was completely unaware of the carnage. She was focused on her goal of defeating the bad guys and now realizes how bad things are.
Well, that's very steel scale of you.
I imagine Ataran is running towards the crowd to administer healing or get people
yeah,
out.
for sure.
So
At this point, we're turning this into a hospital,
yeah,
getting people out of here, and
now it's emergency services situation.
Got AoE healing spells just ready to go.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll use up healing to help people where I can.
You can use up all your healing.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so use up all your healing, all your abilities.
Steel Scale has about 9 minutes of flight left, so she's going to fly through that tent up and outside and just kind of do some patrols in the area over the next few minutes to make sure the Xulgaths aren't coming back.
I'm going to use 10 heal spells of AoE, which
Wow.
uses up like almost all of my spells, but like we got to save these people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 7 stands full of people, so yeah. You spread it out a bit and not bad.
Anyone who's not dead anyway.
That's all my 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th level spells, but we got to save these people.
All right. Well, in that case, then maybe only some of them die.
Oh, it's still tragedy. Each one is a tragedy.
Well, some's better than all.
And after the fight's over and all these people are somewhat saved, sure enough, Lederick is there with his brothers, and the mayor is there, of course, and they're surveying all the carnage.
Mm.
And Lederick immediately, and the brothers immediately just start saying very loudly to everyone who's there, the mayor and all the other leaders who are there to survey, like, see, this is why you can't let circus folk in. Look, they attracted these Xulgaths, the same Xulgaths they've been going around and killing willy-nilly. So, good job bringing them here, killing half the town.
This is not the time for this.
If they never showed up, this
No.
would have never happened.
They were already camping outside your town.
No, you stop talking. Yeah, enough of you. In fact,
No.
I'll leave. You guys just pack up and get
No.
out. There's no point of you being here. Thank you for the show. I'm sure the funerals will be wonderful.
They were invited here, and already they've provided a bunch of extra foodstuffs for the people. So, I mean, you might just want to, like, realize that they also saved everyone's lives from the Xulgaths while you were doing, I don't know, shooting deer in the woods, or, you know, yourself or your brothers.
People are injured. We should not be fighting here. If we want to disagree, let us take it elsewhere.
Yes, you're leaving. We'll help you pack up your stuff to go.
No.
Mayor Vandy,
Yeah, I am
No,
sorry.
You don't get to decide.
I'm sorry you
what
feel
is
so
this
threatened.
No, you keep saying no.
Yeah, you're not in charge here. You're just a hunter with a big ego. I don't care about you.
My family's been running this town for 10 generations. You've been here 3 days.
I've been here for 10 years too, and I'm pretty sure Mayor Vandy runs this town, not you, you overblown, pig-headed balloon person man thing.
Why don't you start helping people and shut up?
I was. Who do you think was escorting everyone out? Well,
Keep
you were
doing it.
I have. We did. There's
They're
only ones left are the ones that are dead.
Punch him.
I think Ataran is just gonna like turn away and continue helping people. It's just not gonna give Lederick any more attention.
Fine. That's okay. Do what you want. Me and the mayor, we're gonna meet. We're gonna go through this in private. And then the mayor will tell you what she decides. And the mayor seems very disturbed, but she walks off with Ledric and the brothers and the rest of the senior people.
Yep.
Are very dismayed by everything that just occurred.
I think Ataran's just gonna continue doing their best to help the people and ignore Lederic's behavior.
Are you going to stop bleeding sometime today, Atron?
Yeah, I'm sure. It only lasts for a minute.
Let alone with the healing spells, by
I'm
now I
just
should be
kidding.
fully healed.
It runs out after a minute. So, unfortunately, this was definitely in front of everyone, and everyone in the crowd is kind of muttering like they agree with Lederic.
Fine, they can starve, and we'll do our job somewhere else.
I said some of them. Some of them.
I mean,
Not
in my
everyone.
head, Darius is like his patience is wearing thin with people that are in this situation.
Yeah, if there's muttering, I'd like to make a diplomacy check as I'm working with people to just explain, we're here to help. We were here to perform, for the circus. Unfortunately, it seems the Xulgaths were already outside of town at the tower, and they've attacked, but we're here to help as much as possible.
Darius, would you be willing to help escort people back to their homes?
I'll do what I can.
31 diplomacy.
I'll go to the center ring and I'll call out. All right, everyone. Unfortunately, the show is over. If you are able to go back to your homes, we will arrange for escorts to keep you safe along the way. If you are injured, we will take care of your wounds.
Okay. So you escort them and help out people, and the good news is, while talking to them, it doesn't seem like the townsfolk blame you at all. In fact, they think that the surprise attack has nothing to do with you, so that's the good news.
It's nice. At least one town isn't immediately like, oh, you're terrible and evil.
No, but, Lederic has a lot of pull, so this is a weird place to be in, because although they don't believe that you caused the problems or even caused the sneak attack from what you can tell, he's the law in town for all intents and purposes, so it's hard to go up against the law. So this should be interesting. Anyhow,
I see that you're doing good stuff, and I don't care what he says. If he wants you out of town, he's gonna have to get through me. And she beats on her huge dragon chest. Armored dragon chest. Clang, clang, clang.
meanwhile, the rest of the circus, they're in pretty bad shape too. You forgot about them, because, well, they're pretty upset because now that just happened, and they just saw all those people die, and your tent is gone. I mean, this gargantuan circus tent that cost hundreds, thousands of gold pieces, whatever. You can't just find a tent like this. Like, it's gone. So now the rest of the circus is wondering, what are they going to do? Because you have nowhere to perform. Where are you going to find a 400 by 200 foot tent?
Yes, and this is not something I can easily fix. We will need to get a new tent, new materials. It will take some time to fix up.
We didn't take any of the stuff from Madame Dusklight that would help, right?
That's what I was just thinking.
No, nothing like a tent. No, you have you had like lights and stuff, but you have nothing of this ilk. Plus rigging and everything else. Like, this is like
It's extensive, Dan.
Yeah, it's extensive. It's like, basically imagine a building just got half of it torn down. Stands are also burnt, and it's like, you're in bad shape. So it's like the town kind of likes you, but the law doesn't like you. The mayor is in a rock and a hard place, and you have no tent or place to perform anymore. And now the circus is wondering, what are they gonna do?
This is why I said we shouldn't bring the circus. They're a liability.
Well, they were having a great time until now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they can help with some of the humanitarian aid from after all of this. Those that know how to heal can help with that. Those that don't, I'm sure we can... maybe they can help the townspeople and help with, I don't know, the jobs around town with people that got hurt and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It at least gives them something to do while we go figure out a tent. I want to help because I feel bad.
We are now a humanitarian aid outfit here in this town. We're done being a circus for a while.
Yeah, it seems like it, because there's a lot going on in this town.
Our job is to make people feel better. That is why we entertain. Now we are going to have to do it a bit more directly, like all of us have done. Just like Alhara has done. Now I expect all of you to help these people directly too.
So a few hours go by. It looks like not nearly as many casualties as you thought. And all your quick thinking was able to bring people back from the brink of death. And after a long night of helping out, Miss Vandy eventually shows up. And she comes to meet with you and says, Okay, I spoke to Lederick. He's just hot under the collar. You have to understand, it's his job to protect the town. And when he sees innocent people dying, he's going to lash at whoever's nearby. And it just happened to be you. And obviously there's these weird dinosaur creatures that attacked us, and we can't do anything about that. We don't know anything about this. This is your area of expertise. So I was able to talk him down for now.
That is good. We did warn about Xulgaths. He has been hostile since we first came, and I understand his pride maybe getting in the way, but get in the way of... Right in the middle of all those injured people to be throwing a fit like this, it makes me question his true motives.
No, his motives are to protect the town. His family's been doing it for nearly 1,000 years, so...
Well, he seems to be the weak link in that chain. He was the one who thought these Xulgaths were a myth. We told him.
Yeah, but they haven't touched us. No one's been attacked by any of these people till you showed up. But that's neither here nor there. You can say that. I mean, we've had monster attacks in the past. That doesn't mean that there's monster problems. This has never happened to us. We've never had creatures just blatantly come in and attack us like this.
Yeah, either way,
it's never happened before.
The problem is defending these people from any further attacks. That's what matters.
Well, I would say that the town was appreciative of everything you've been doing, and seems like they don't blame you for the attacks. I just told Lederick to cool off and see what he can do. Maybe he can scout around the town and see what he can find out about any nearby dinosaurs. In the meantime, it looks like your tent and everything else has kind of been totally destroyed.
Yes.
Well, I might be able to help you out with that. Because although we definitely don't have nearly enough cloth or fabric or materials for you to repair your tent, but the Dinosaurs, they're a family that live a little bit outside town, and they manufacture canvas for a living. That's actually their specialty. So if there's anyone who can maybe even fix your tent, it's them. So I would suggest that you go to the Densrit farm, which is only about 30 minutes outside town.
Which direction? Is it in the direction of the tower or a different direction?
Does it matter?
I am just concerned of anyone outside of this town now. But either way, we should go and check in on them, and then if they can be more efficient fixing up this and have the materials, that would be great.
The farm it's actually not towards the tower, it's actually to the east.
Alright,
so.
Hopefully they will be safe then. You might want to get messages out to anyone living outside the town, considering this attack. And Hap, was it you who said when the circus arrived yesterday there were tracks north of town?
They are on the road into town, heading north.
Mm-hmm. So they have been scouting around clearly, and if they are aerial, that is a real problem. We should rest and go to the farm in the morning.
Yes, of course. You must be exhausted and tired after all your help of the town, and it's just, I guess, if you want to scout, I'll try to talk to people outside town. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of farms and other people outside town, and some of them have left, some have abandoned their places, some have come into town. We'll do what we can. But of course, the one who's best suited for that job would be, well, Lederick and his brothers, because they're the ones who venture outside town more than anyone else.
Ugh.
Well-
Not anyone else. Steel Scale stands there, 15 foot tall, crossing her arms. Actually, she just got back from scratching a bunch of stuff in the dirt.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Good job. Good job.
Either way, I am glad that you have talked Lederick down. But if Lederick cares about the people, which clearly they did, since they wanted to get the people out while we were fighting these dinosaurs and the Xulgaths, then they will be encouraged to go check in with the people outside of town. Maybe that's for the best.
Okay. We'll see what we can do to try to check in with all the people outside town, but
Thank you, Mayor.
as I said, there's a lot. We can't account for everyone. We have our own people to take care of.
I understand. Thank you, Mayor. Good night.
Yes.
Once it's just us, I think Atron will look to Steel Scale and say, I assume you're going to be leaving and coming back later?
I mean, if you want me to leave, I fixed my armor while you were tending to the people after I moved some of the debris out of the way, and I don't know, I was hoping I could go with you to get this tent. I mean, I could stick around here if you think the Xulgaths will be back and you want someone to protect the town, but I really don't want to be around Lederick again. He's such a jerk.
I'm going to be honest. I did not want to alarm the mayor, but considering our track record as we have been dealing with the Xulgaths, that farm is probably in trouble. I'm glad it's not in the direction of the tower. Maybe it is better off. So I think you coming is a good idea. For now, I think this temporary working relationship is fine.
Oh yeah, working relationship. It's good. It's almost like having friends.
Yes, I do appreciate your help.
Thanks.
I just want to make sure you understand. Soon our friend will return, and I don't know that, you will have to travel with us as much. Yes.
I mean, I just want to help people, and Leodric doesn't really let me do that very much, and he's kind of mean, and every time I try to help, he's like, Steel Scale, why did you burn down that barn? Steel Scale, why did you fry all the livestock that you were supposed to save? Steel Scale, we just wanted you to move the wood, we didn't want you to, crush a bunch of stuff.
Yes, for the record, do be careful of that, because obviously he just wants to find ways to make other people look bad, so he feels better about himself. However, I also will not tolerate him getting in the way, so if he needs to be rendered unconscious, I will have no problem with this. I'm also curious.
Oh, that would be so great, you should do that. Let's go find him and do that right now, that would be funny.
No, I'm not looking for outright hostility with him, but I also do not trust him. Maybe he's working with them. Maybe he's enchanted by a Xulgath spellcaster. I don't know. I do not
Do
trust
you
him.
think so?
He is too hostile.
We have seen Xulgath shapeshifters before.
There is just so much out there that if he is angry, fine, but I need him to focus on helping the people. If he is going to be continually hostile, then...
I have a question.
What?
I've been in trouble from this before, but it was also from the Banyan brothers, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just them. If we're fighting, bandits or raiders that are trying to steal stuff from the town or whatever, and I, leave a lot of blood all over the road, but I kill all the bandits, is that okay, or do I need to clean up the blood after?
That's a great question. I don't think we've ever cleaned up the blood of the enemies we fought.
I kind of got in trouble and had to, repave a whole part of the road, and I don't know, it took a few days.
Well, if it's in town, I guess.
I mean, it was on the way to the docks, but still, he got really mad about leaving blood everywhere. I don't know, people are full of blood, and when you cut them open, they kind of get it everywhere?
That is how it works.
If that happens, Hap and I both have magic that can help with such cleaning.
Really? That's
Yes.
so cool. I'm so impressed by, people with magic. It's just never really been my thing. Dragons are supposed to be majestic, magical creatures, and I don't know, I'm just not good at magic.
You are clearly a talented inventor. I am impressed.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, sometimes I push this armor a little too much to its limits, but it's okay. It can take it. I just gotta, fix it after.
If you require assistance, I am fairly well trained, although not with the mechanics of everything you are crafting, but armor, weapons, magical constructs, the like, I can help with. I also have some alchemy, so...
Oh, that's cool. You and we're going to be quite the team.
Yes, as a group, yes.
Yeah, as a group of friends.
Are you looking for friends? Is that what this is?
I'm not
Yes,
looking
yes, okay.
for friends.
Yes, we are friends, if that is what you...
Yes!
That will
Good
make you feel
friends.
better. Do people not say this to you?
Steel starts doing this like dance, saying, "I've got friends. I've got friends." And then suddenly her like tail knocks over a fence. Oh, darn it! Hold on, let me fix it. Steel Scale like goes and picks up the fence and tries to like put it back into the ground, but now like other pieces are broken and it now looks all dilapidated and the dirt's all like up and the flower bed that was there is all crushed and or dug up. And she's like, "Oh, fixed it. Okay, all right, we're ready to go. Are we leaving tonight or tomorrow or?"
Tomorrow morning.
Okay. Should I meet you like at the town square or one of the farms or?
Probably here. I think we should stay with the circus itself to make sure that we can help with things tonight and in the morning.
So, okay, I guess I'm going to go back to my lair, I guess, and then I'll just meet you in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Steel Scale fly off?
Nah, she walks off. She's done flying.
Oh, okay. Guys, I don't think Steel Scale can join the circus. She causes way too much damage.
If there is a circus to be had anymore,
It's true.
maybe we should. I don't know if this is even worth it anymore. Too many people are getting hurt. What's the point? We should help get the other acts into other circuses, give them some money, and let them find their way. I think the Wayward Wonders circus is done.
I think we might have to, as we start cleaning up the rest of this tower, and we are going to have to go into the mountains. Maybe the circus is going to have to choose a safe spot to take up short residence. I don't know that's here. Maybe after we have cleaned everything out here, but otherwise maybe they go back to Carrick or something. I don't think them traveling with us full time will be the best idea, especially once we go into the mountains. There will be no town to perform at anyway. That I know of.
Yeah. We are now a target.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I assume there will be bridges, yes.
For now, we have to help fix the tent, though.
Why?
Yes.
Because the circus employs all those people. They're all counting on it for their livelihoods. Even if you don't want to be part of the circus anymore, we have to help them get back on their feet.
Well,
We should let them run it. We should just leave.
like I said, I think we're going to have to check on this farm anyway. And if they're going to go around and inform the other people, we might as well check on the farm, because they're not going to, because they think we are, because of the tent. So we get fixed tent or materials or set that up. We check on the farm, and that also might give us an idea if the Xulgaths are taking any action against the east side of town when we know that they are southwest of here. Did the mayor say how far out of town they were?
30 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so it's close. So Ataran will just continue that up with. And they are not far away. It's not like we are taking a day's journey. Good. Alright, I will see you all in the morning.
Good night.
Good night. Ataran will go to their wagon. Da da da.
Da da da.
The next day.
All right. I guess you all rest up after a stressful day.
That was very stressful.
And you wake up, and everyone's distraught. Circus folk are fixing what they can. Obviously, the tent is ruined, but it looks like there's lots of wood, so at least that you can do. I mean,
Yay.
you can at least fix the bleachers.
Yeah.
They're taking care of that.
Any bad dreams?
Oh, I forgot about the bad dreams. Who's staying in town? I guess everyone is.
Does staying at the circus count as staying in town?
Sure, because
Okay.
it's nearby.
Then
Is it will save?
Yeah, it's will save
Does
time.
staying in my lair
Will
mean
save
staying in town?
No, you're immune.
Ah, yeah, cool.
Oh,
no!
We're
critical
not-
failure.
I didn't roll that much better.
Darius is fine. Everyone else is not. Oh, let's do Atron's critical failure list.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat Three Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, if you run out of range of your party healer, it's your own damn fault and you deserve to die.